This is Tony Jones in the zone, 15 minutes with a Browns player. Terrelle Smith is our new fullback here in the Cleveland Browns, and I've told everybody who's listened to me on the radio that he's the real deal. Terrelle?
How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
What is your approach to football, bro?
My approach to football is basically, I got a break to get in the NFL years ago, and I made the best of the situation, and I've been rolling ever since. And I can't thank no one else but God, for getting me here, and now I'm here. I gotta do what I do.
You gotta grind.
I gotta grind. I'm the most dirtiest, grimy player out there. I got a downhill mentality. If you're in the way, feel bad. If you're not, then that's a good thing. But it's either me or him, and that's my mentality. That's my mindset, definitely.
You or him? You or that man across the line?
I'll always say before the game, I yell it out: 2-man enter, 1-man leave. And most of the times I leave with a 100-yard running back behind me, and that's something that I display, and that's something that I like to do.
Now, Mike Allstott, as a fullback in this league, usually gets to the Pro Bowl because he's versatile. Knowing that, how hard is it for you to think about that next level of getting to the Pro Bowl or whatever? I know it's a team sport. I know the team always comes first, but there are some personal accomplishments that I'm sure everybody wants to achieve in the NFL.
Yeah, when you set it aside from team and you go individual, where I'm thinking about myself, yeah, it's hard as hell, man. I mean, it hurts because I'm basically doing all the dirty work for these guys to get praise behind me. Like I ask everybody, when I go talk and speak, first thing I say, who all knows Ricky Williams? Everybody raises their hand. Who all knows Deuce McAllister? Everybody raises their hand. Well, I do my damn job the best way I know how. That means that tells you that I'm doing my job, because them guys get all the praise. But I don't get the praise. When you have a fullback who stands in his own and he's catching the ball and running the ball, of course he's going to get more publicity than me because I'm doing the dirty work. Only people that understands the position is the people who work and coach the positions, and people like insiders like you guys. So it really gets frustrating because it's chips on the line, man. The more Pro Bowls you make, the more money you make. The more everything comes together, everything that you want to do, it has to be done within that realm of the offense. And so if they're not going to throw me the ball, I don't get no love from outside spectators. But do I really give a shit? No, I don't. But basically I just want to know when I walk in the place or in a party or something, I see another player, he looks at me, he respects me.
Because of what you've done.
Because of what I've done.
Or to him.
Yes, exactly.
Now,
let's do it.
The Browns haven't had this type of leader in the locker room before. We've mixed and matched a lot of things, but you're certainly, looked upon to be a leader. Yeah. Are you more of a vocal leader or by example leader?
Tony, I don't even look at myself as a leader. I look at myself as I want to do some things in my life, and whatever I need to do it, that's what I need to do. And if it's people want to follow me, and they feel me, and they understand what I'm about, then they would go ahead and follow my lead. Because I feel like I'm one of the last of a dying breed. Ain't too many fullbacks left, and so I feel like that position weighs on my shoulders. If I don't go in there and knock the hell out of people every time, then it's a position that people ain't gonna want the position no more. It puts all of us in a position. And there's only a few of us left, Lorenzo Neal, me, Sam Gash, and you have Beasley, but he's only with the San Francisco 49ers. He catches the deep balls and this and that. So it's really none of us left, man, really. And I take pride at that because it takes a very different person to play that position. I'm a gentleman off the field, funny, hang out, kick it, do whatever you want to do. But on the field, man, you can get a crazy fool, man. Exactly.
That's good, man. What would you tell some high school students that were looking to be in the NFL? What was let's ask, what is the number one thing that got you to this level other than your intensity? Because I believe you got to the NFL by your intensity.
I think what got me to this level is listening to people, picking and pulling and learning off experience and being patient and learning how to just sit back and relax. And when your time comes, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then therefore, I didn't always start. I played defense actually for 3 years in college, rode the bench. I was picking splinters out my ass every day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then when the opportunity knocked and they said, oh, come on offense and play, I played 1 year at fullback and was the first fullback taken in the 2000 draft. And I was brought in to block for a superstar running back, Ricky Williams. Me and him didn't get along right away because I was more from where I was from and he's from, what he's up to, and then we became best friends.
Right.
and we are still today.
Speaking of Ricky, you know, being a close friend of yours, you know, what does that make you feel when Ricky, you know, retired?
I think that he always wanted to play a quick career because he was so bombarded with so much stuff. There was so many things in his life and things that happened with him. He didn't want to be pulled and ragged and all this. He couldn't go in the store, couldn't go nowhere, man. There's plenty of times where people thought I was his bodyguard, you know. He just got fed up with all the stuff, and then, you know, everything started to go the other direction. He was like, I had enough.
Right.
And basically he just wanted to travel with his children, be with his kids, and travel around the world. I said, go ahead, do it, man. I feel your pain, bro. You know, you rich, you got money, whatever. Do what you do, man. I can't knock a man for, you know, at least he, when he worked, he worked. And so when he walked away from the game, what you saying, we can't walk away from the game when we want to, you know. I mean, Barry Sanders did it, and he could have played probably a lot more years. I think Jim Brown did it too, didn't he?
Right.
And so, I mean, hey.
When
I ain't gonna do it, but I mean, you know, I'm gonna play till the wheels fall off
Right.
because I like playing. Because it's still, that fire burns inside of me when I'm sitting on the couch. Sometimes everybody gets fed up with stuff, but when you're sitting on the couch and you're watching that game on Sunday and you see somebody out there that ain't doing it right, then it makes you want to get out there and do it. And that's just something. When my time comes, I think everybody know. Definitely.
Right. What is it after? What's life after football?
Life after football for me is going to be an acting career. I'll tell you that now. It's going to be a really good acting career because I've already got things put in places, and you know, I've been working here and there, and I've been trying to get my feet wet. You know, I've been in a couple of little movies, some up and coming, and this and that, low budget, nothing special. But you know, I just want to learn the craft, and once I get the craft down, I'm gonna take it to it. So that's basically where I'm turning my career to after this.
That's good. So for the Cleveland fan, we know we've got you for the next 3 years. And
yeah, definitely.
Would you retire at Brown?
Hopefully. What I'm looking for is to play hard, and renew my contract again. Play hard, redo it again. Let's just keep doing it, you know. And that's what you get. But I know in a lot of areas, in the new style in the new era of the NFL, contracts is always switched and changed around. So basically, but I'm a fullback. You know, it ain't really much to hear. You pay me for this amount of work, and this is what I do. You know, in New Orleans, they really didn't want to let me go, but they didn't know where to start and where to end.
Right.
So therefore, Cleveland already knew what was up. So basically, I came here and they treated me like a position, like a player, and I felt good about it. Now I'm sitting here with all you guys. You know what I mean?
It's good, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
That's been 15 minutes with Terrelle Smith in the Zone with Tony Jones.